Our thoughts are powerful. They shape our perceptions, influence our emotions, and ultimately dictate our reality. When we allow negative thoughts or self-doubt to dominate our minds, we unconsciously waste our energy in ways that keep us stuck in old patterns. These thoughts often stem from deeply ingrained beliefs about who we think we are or what we believe we are capable of. They can become habitual, playing like a broken record in our minds and creating an internal dialogue that drains our creative energy and limits our potential. Self-doubt is particularly insidious because it masquerades as caution or rational thinking. It whispers that we're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to achieve what we desire. But the truth is, every time we indulge these thoughts, we reinforce a version of ourselves that is out of alignment with our goals and dreams. Imagine trying to plant a beautiful garden while constantly digging up the soil to check if the seeds are growing. This is what happens when we let self-doubt take root. It disrupts the natural process of growth and creation. Negative thoughts are not just fleeting moments of discouragement, they are energy leaks. Each thought carries a frequency, and when our minds are filled with criticism or fear, we vibrate at a lower frequency. This state not only diminishes our energy, but also impacts the way we interact with the world. Opportunities that align with higher possibilities become invisible because we're tuned into a channel of limitation and scarcity. Redirecting this energy is not about forcing ourselves to be positive all the time. It's about becoming aware of our mental habits and choosing to think differently. When a negative thought arises, we can pause, acknowledge it, and consciously replace it with a thought that empowers us. This practice takes effort, but over time, it rewires the brain and shifts us into a state where we naturally gravitate toward more constructive thinking. The energy we spend on self-doubt can instead be channeled into visualizing the life we want, affirming our strengths, and taking small, consistent actions toward our goals. Every moment we reclaim from negativity brings us closer to the person we truly want to be. By mastering our thoughts, we master our energy, and in doing so, we open the door to endless possibilities. So much of our energy is wasted resisting the present moment. We find ourselves caught in the mental chatter of what should have been or what might happen next, and in doing so, we miss the power and potential that exists right here, right now. The present moment is the only place where change, creation, and transformation are possible. Yet when we resist it, whether through frustration, impatience, or wishing things were different, we drain ourselves of the energy needed to shape our future. Resistance often stems from a desire for control, a need for circumstances to align with our expectations. But control is an illusion. Life unfolds as it will, and fighting against what is only creates stress and disharmony within us. Consider how much energy we expend on worry or regret, replaying scenarios in our minds or anticipating challenges that may never come. Sadly, our life is defined by our worries and our dreams and our judgments, and each time we do this, we are essentially pulling ourselves out of alignment with the natural flow of life, and it's in that flow where our true power lies. For we are able to shape and affect our own fate of the world as we flow through it. When we embrace the present moment, we connect with a state of awareness that is free from judgment and expectation. This doesn't mean we have to accept everything passively. It means we stop resisting reality as it is. From this place of acceptance, we can respond to life with clarity and intention, rather than reacting out of fear or frustration. Imagine the freedom that comes from letting go of the mental tug-of-war with what's happening around you. Like, instead of focusing on what you cannot control, you begin to channel your energy toward what you can create. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in this process. By bringing your attention fully to the now, whether through your breath, your senses, or simply observing your surroundings, you cultivate a state of presence. This presence not only restores your energy, but also aligns you with opportunities and insights that you might otherwise miss. Gratitude is another practice that helps us embrace the present. When you focus on what you're thankful for in this moment, you shift your vibration, opening yourself to more experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. The present is not your enemy, it's your ally. By grounding yourself in the now, you conserve your energy for what truly matters: your growth, your joy, and your creation of a better future. Engaging in unnecessary arguments and conflicts is one of the most significant ways we deplete our energy. While disagreements are a natural part of human interaction, the energy we invest in trying to prove ourselves right or change someone else's perspective often leads to frustration rather than resolution. It becomes a cycle of reactive emotions where our focus shifts from connection and understanding to defending our ego. This constant battle drains our mental and emotional reserves, leaving little energy for the things that truly matter. Conflict arises when we approach situations from a place of resistance or control. We want others to see things our way, to align with our beliefs or validate our feelings. But the reality is, no matter how much energy we spend trying to change others, the only person we can truly influence is ourselves. By holding on to the need to be right, we become stuck in a vibration of separation and disharmony, which only perpetuates more conflict. It's not about avoiding every disagreement or suppressing your voice. It's about choosing when and where to invest your energy. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? If the answer is no, then it's an invitation to step back, breathe, and respond rather than react. Emotional intelligence is the key here. When we respond from a place of calm and clarity, we can navigate challenges without losing ourselves in the process. Choosing peace doesn't mean allowing others to walk over you. It means recognizing that your energy is too valuable to be wasted on battles that don't serve your growth. Often, a disagreement is less about the actual issue and more about unspoken emotions or unmet needs. By focusing on understanding rather than winning, you create space for genuine connection and resolution. Silence can also be a powerful tool. Not every action demands a reaction, and sometimes stepping away from conflict is the most empowering choice you can make. By conserving your energy in this way, you align with higher vibrations of love, patience, and understanding, which naturally attract more harmonious interactions into your life. Your energy is your most precious resource. By letting go of unnecessary conflicts, you reclaim that energy and direct it toward building the life you truly desire. And the time is just now to be given to the things that are most important in life, such as your family and your health. Dwelling on past pain or regret is one of the most common ways we waste our energy. When we revisit painful memories or replay situations that didn't go as planned, we unknowingly tether ourselves to a version of the past that we cannot change. This habit creates a mental loop where our energy becomes stuck, leaving us unable to fully embrace the present or envision a brighter future. It's like trying to move forward while carrying a heavy backpack filled with unresolved emotions. The truth is, the past only holds power over us when we continue to feed it with our attention and energy. Regret often comes from a sense of wishing things had been different. Different choices, different words, different outcomes. But no amount of thinking or reliving those moments will alter them. What we can change, however, is how we choose to see those experiences. Every moment, no matter how challenging, holds a lesson or an opportunity for growth. When we shift our focus from regret to learning, we transform those memories into stepping stones for a better future. Forgiveness is a vital part of this process, not just forgiveness of others, but also forgiveness of ourselves. Holding on to resentment or guilt keeps us chained to the very thing we wish to move beyond. Forgiveness doesn't mean we condone what happened or forget it. It means we release the emotional charge it holds over us. By doing so, we reclaim the energy that was once tied up in those negative emotions. Releasing past pain requires conscious effort. Practices such as journaling, meditation, or simply taking time to reflect can help bring clarity to what's holding you back. Visualization is another powerful tool. Imagine yourself cutting the energetic cords to the past and feeling lighter with each breath. When you let go, you create space within yourself for new experiences, new insights, and new possibilities. Dwelling on the past also prevents us from seeing the beauty and potential of the present moment. Life is constantly offering us opportunities to grow and create something new. By shifting our energy away from what has been and focusing on what can be, we step into our true power as creators of our reality. The past is a chapter, not the whole book. And the energy you free by letting go can fuel the extraordinary story that lies ahead. Fear of the unknown is one of the greatest barriers to personal growth and transformation. It's natural to feel apprehensive about stepping into unfamiliar territory, but when we allow that fear to dominate, it keeps us anchored in our comfort zone, unable to move forward. The unknown often feels threatening because it represents uncertainty, a space where the outcomes are unclear and we don't have control. So that space where the outcomes are unclear and we don't have control. Yet it's precisely in the unknown where new opportunities, breakthroughs, and possibilities exist. When we cling to the familiar, even if it's not serving us, we're choosing the safety of what we know over the potential of what could be. This habit keeps us stuck in repetitive cycles, replaying the same experiences and emotions simply because they feel predictable. But imagine for a moment, what if the unknown isn't something to fear, but rather a field of infinite potential? What if instead of seeing it as a void, we saw it as a canvas waiting for us to create on it? Fear of the unknown often stems from a lack of trust in ourselves, in the process of life, or in the possibility of a positive outcome. Our minds, conditioned to protect us, often imagine worst-case scenarios, draining our energy and paralyzing us with hesitation. But the truth is, most of what we fear never comes to pass. And even when challenges arise, they often teach us valuable lessons and help us grow stronger and more resilient. The key to overcoming this fear lies in reframing our perspective. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "What if this leads me to something extraordinary?" Instead of focusing on what might go wrong, focus on the opportunities and growth that stepping into the unknown might bring. By shifting our mindset, we can begin to see uncertainty as a gift rather than a threat. Taking small, intentional steps into the unknown builds confidence. Every time you face a fear and move forward despite it, you prove to yourself that you are capable of navigating life's uncertainties. With each step, the unknown becomes less intimidating and more exciting, a realm where you can create, explore, and discover new aspects of yourself. Fear consumes energy, while courage amplifies it. By choosing to trust the process and embrace the unknown, you free yourself to step into a life that is not only full of possibilities, but also deeply aligned with your highest potential. Energy is the foundation of everything we create in life. When we waste it on things that don't serve us, negative thoughts, resistance, conflict, the past, or fear, we disconnect from our ability to channel that energy toward what truly matters. Every moment is an opportunity to consciously choose where our energy flows, and those choices determine the reality we experience. To reclaim our power as creators, we must understand the sacredness of our energy and protect it from unnecessary drains. Energy is not just about physical stamina. It is emotional, mental, and spiritual. It fuels our intentions, shapes our experiences, and influences the people and circumstances we attract. When our energy is scattered across distractions, anxieties, or conflicts, we dilute our ability to manifest our highest potential. But when we focus our energy intentionally, we step into alignment with a greater version of ourselves. Think of your energy like a currency. Would you spend it frivolously on things that bring no return? Or would you invest it wisely in areas that generate growth and fulfillment? Every time you choose to let go of negativity, to embrace the present moment, to release the past, or to step into the unknown, you're making an investment in your future self. It's not always easy. Old habits and thought patterns can be deeply ingrained, but the more you practice, the more natural it becomes to direct your energy toward what uplifts and empowers you. The key is awareness. By taking time each day to reflect on where your energy is going, you can identify patterns or behaviors that drain you and consciously decide to shift your focus. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, or simply setting clear intentions can help you stay grounded and aligned. Surround yourself with people and environments that inspire and support your growth. Protect your energy as you would your most valuable possession, because it truly is.